Top of the day, bottom of the night. This is VVS, Verted Venting Sessions, Part 2. I'm finna go in the Bible with this one, all right? The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, 1 through 9. To everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get, a time to lose, a time to keep, a time to cast away, a time to rend, and a time to sow, a time to keep silent, and it's time to speak, a time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace. What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth? Straight up. I want to talk about time. Time. Time is a movement. You know how they say, boy, it was his time. Boy, it was my time to blow up. Boy, it was his time to go home. That's just a movement. That's just like the wind. God said it was time for wind to blow. God said it's time for you to get up and fly around. It's a time. I'm not talking about this 3D world or time. A second, a minute, an hour, a day, a month, a year, a century, and a decade. Get what I'm saying? I'm to the point where, you know what I mean? And everybody need to get to a point where they're waiting on God. They're waiting for the divine intervention, waiting on that divine time. It's a good analogy, right? You could plant a seed in the ground. You don't know how long it takes for it to sprout up. But in that time that seed is in the ground, you can't see growth. You can't see what's happening. You can't see the life that's starting. Time is an illusion. Time isn't real. This 3D world want to say when time started. But God said, I put time in this world or life in this world where no man can figure out when the beginning was, or nobody can figure out when the end is coming. You got to trust that you are in God's will, in God's timing. You got to let go of your agenda, of your plan, whatever you got in your head, man. Your intuition will never lie to you. That gut feeling. Boy, I knew, but I had a feeling that was going to happen. That's God talking to you and to yourself. He talking to your soul and your spirit. And I like this right here. Silent and listening is the same word. The letters are just moved around. You cannot hear if you're not silent. Let me say it again. You cannot hear if you're not silent. You got to learn how to silence all those voices in our heads. Our agenda, the devil's agenda, and most definitely God's agenda. You got to shut up. Just like in the verse it said, it's time to be silent, and then is a time to speak. You got to move in silence. See, I love the sound of silence. I love quiet. It's calming. It soothes me. Because I know I'm different, special. I'm authentic. I'm unique. And Dick Gregory said this here. Can't nobody ask or demand to put on those glasses. The universe picks you. God, the Most High, picks you to put those glasses on. And he has his own timing for you to put on those glasses. See through those glasses. Look through those glasses. Overstand through those glasses. And God always talks to you. He deals with you. I heard this too. My homeboy used to say, well, my soul family member said this. If you seeing signs and synchronicities, you seeing things that's you seeing things like butterflies. You see stars in the sky. You see numbers. You see, numerology. Everything. You seeing things. That's you seeing it. If you try to allow or ask somebody else, did you see that? You're gonna miss the whole vision because you taking away from the connection between you and God. I put it like this, and I'm being real. I'm introverted around people. Their energy don't match me. I'm extroverted around people who energy is like me. Jesus told his disciples, go out, go out, and go spread the word. If you come across a person that does not feel you or understand you, you turn around and you go out. You dust your feet off and you keep going. All right? And that's real deal. Everybody not gonna like you. Everybody not gonna overstand you. And you can't make nobody overstand you. You can't make nobody understand you because God is dealing with you. If God wanted that person to understand, understand, overstand, God would deal with that person. Remember, we are just messengers. We are not the Most High. And even the Most High does not force his agenda on you. Every day he wake you up, he give you a chance to listen, and he gives you a choice. You get two gifts every day when you wake up, a choice and a chance. It's up to you. It's up to you to make the right choice and take the right chance. We getting here. You already know. This is UFM business. You feel me. We in this movement of self-enlightenment. God is awakening his chosen. A lot of people get that call and don't pick up the phone. A lot of people get that ringing in their ears and don't get attentive, don't get sensitive. You know what? When I was growing up, a lot of people said, "Man, boy, you sensitive." Yeah, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? They try to make it like it was a bad thing. Like, man, you need to toughen up. You need to you need to you know what I'm talking about? But I I embrace that sensitivity now. I could feel negativity or I could feel positivity. I could feel it. You ain't even gotta say one word. I'm always looking with my third eye. I don't I don't look with the 3D. I don't look with my physical eyes. Because everything that you see with these eyes is a trick. You know what I'm saying? It's an illusion. Hey, check this out, man. Hey, man, I make shirts and I try to make shirts that motivate and bring out the inner self. Because for a long time, I really believed that I was just an introverted person. I really didn't like being around nobody. And that was because I grew up tough. I grew up rough. I grew up, my mother was teaching me how to not be materialistic. So I didn't get the things that everybody got. Good clothes, good shoes. I didn't get games and things that everybody, I didn't even get a beeper. That's just showing you how old I was. Feel me? I didn't get a beeper, a cell phone, none of that. You feel me? When I grew up, I had to get my own cell phone. When I grew up, I had to go buy my own car. You know what I'm saying? When I grew up, I had to buy my own clothes. But then I started looking at it, man, I don't want to buy no clothes. I want to wear with something that's going to represent who I am. So that's when I started getting in the business of making clothes, making shirts. with the hat to match. Tried to start expressing myself because it felt like every time I tried to express myself, it was just it going depth, it going one end and out the other with people. Or they'll try to convince me to do something that wasn't right to me. Bro, go take that. Go sell that. But I was getting led down the wrong road. It's in God's time. God provides for the birds. The bird does not wonder where they're going to get their next meal from. A bird does not wonder where they're going to sleep at. We part of nature. That's what a vision is. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check this out. We have to pay for a house to live in. Somewhere you're going to lay a roof over your head. We got to pay to eat. Got to go buy food to eat. And check it out. When we die, we got to pay somebody to bury us. Everything is pay. Money. Life ain't about money. Life, the time you got on this earth is only a short time now. We all passing through this 3D world. We all passing through. You can't take none of the bread with you. You can't take the cars. You can't take the house. You can't take the clothes. You can't take no Jordans, no shoes, or none of that. You can't take the Gucci and all this stupidness. You can't take it. So it's just a waste of time and money that you spend. A tree is planted with a seed in the ground. It takes time for that tree to sprout up, grow up, get some branches, get some leaves. Then that tree produces fruit year after year after year after year until God calls that tree. You did your job. You did your mission. Then it's over with. That tree going on to its afterlife. He passed on to the different realm. God is love. God created everything out of love. God created everything with his words. So we need to form our world with our words. It's a time to speak and it's a time to be silent. Whatever season you in, God put 4 seasons in this world: winter, spring, summer, and fall. Every season has a mission. Each season is something profound that's happening. You not going you can't plant seeds in the winter and think you're gonna get it in the winter. You gotta do it in springtime. Flowers, everybody, you know, everything is springing forth. Summer is hot. The fall, leaves and everything die. Leaves falling off the trees. You feel me? And winter is supposed to be cold. Look here, man. This is just the mind of an introvert. It's the mind of a verted person. I am verted. Everybody in this world is verted. Like I said, it depends on who I'm around, what I'm around, determines which verted I am. I like to be by myself. I like to have a long time. I come up with things better. I felt like I was an overthinker. I always think of things like 7 different ways. Always thinking, always trying to analyze. God told me sometimes that's a detrimental to you. You need to stop that. We all out here. We living in this world. Remember, we all passing through. Jesus came down and showed us. Yahshua came down here and showed us that it can be done. Jesus had every temptation. Yahshua had every temptation come to him. Is what he chose to bring into the life. He always was connected with God, Yahweh. He always was connected, always in communication. And even he had to leave his disciples. Oh, y'all boy, I gotta go handle something. I see y'all boys. Y'all boys just stay prayed up. Y'all boys just need to pray and keep it moving. You feel me? Because I'm finna go up on this mountain. I'm finna have my alone time with my father. My real father, my heavenly father, the one that created the spirit, the soul. You gotta always want his will in your life. Your will has to die. But you know what? You can have a will and let your will be whatever God's will is for me. That's what I'm going to be. We got to stop trying to have our own agenda, feeling like we something that we ain't, or even putting a bigger head. Boy, I'm supposed to be a millionaire. Why? What you going to do with the millions? If it ain't to bring glory to the Most High, it's all in vain. It's worthless. Because you can't even take that millions. You can't take nothing with you. Come on, man. Let's think. Let's get right. It's your boy Akko Jojo, man. And if y'all want to see any of my inspirational shirts, it's on UFM Custom Creations. And the creations, it ends with a Z dot store. Y'all could Google that. All right. I love y'all. And I pray that y'all have a blessed day and a blessed night. I'll see y'all around and around and around. Peace.